Hello, everyone. This is the Roving Reporter, and today we're going to be focusing on pronunciation, connected speech, and a bit of fluency. So, I've been having trouble with my students. I don't know about you, but my students sometimes have difficulty connecting certain parts of sentences or putting words together. Firstly, because they don't know how or where these words actually connect, and then they have difficulty maintaining the speed. So when they need to speak, they think that it's a bit, they speak a little slowly, or they need to maybe improve, especially parts when it has to do with speed. So how can we get our students to work on this speed? Not, of course, they don't need to ramble, they don't need to talk at 100 kilometers an hour, but we want them to speak at a natural pace that is easy to follow and of course is comfortable so that they make themselves understood. So let's see if we can look at this tool that I decided to use with my students. Something really easy, getting them to practice listening to recordings at different speeds and then practicing it at the same speed so they can build on their own fluency and their own connected speech. Here we go. Okay, so taking a website like this one, this is Breaking News English, where they give you different news reduced form, but a very condensed version of news around the world. And you can get those same news at different levels, and also you can listen to them at different speeds. So you can actually hear someone reading the same text at different speed. So that's what I like to do with my students. I get them to listen to these texts and, of course, practice their reading and consequently practice reading out loud to help them work on connected speech and work on their fluency. So this is how it works. So you take a text like this one from Breaking News English, and then you move to on the website where you have the actual text, but you have the options there of maybe just printing out the whole lesson or listening. And this is where you go to the five speeds. And in that case, you would see this. And they give you again the same text being read at five different paces. So this is great. So you can get students to listen. And while they listen, they can try to identify where these words are put together or where do we tend to naturally connect certain words, certain sounds. This would be a great opportunity to work and force on their awareness of pronunciation of sounds and the type of connections we make when we make elisions, when we make alliteration, not alliterations, but when we assimilate sounds, one sound assimilates the other, and begin to look at why one sound connects and why others don't connect. But for the purpose of this activity here, of getting them to work on their speaking and reading, and of course their fluency, most importantly, is to just get them to read the text at these different paces and they practice doing the same. So after they've done that, you could then go through the same text and see where they can identify certain, connections like this one. But I can actually give them some tips here and work with, words that really go together. So instead of saying range of, it sounds like range of sofas and so on. And they begin to see how words are naturally connected and they will start to use those when they use in their own speaking. So I gave some examples here, but you can use many others in the same text. So this was my quick tip for using, as it says, online listening lessons. There are five speeds. The site I used was Breaking News English. And let me know if you have other websites that can do the same thing, or if you use other activities to help your students with their speed, in terms of speaking speed, and building their fluency. This is just a practice. Disclaimer. Remember, this is just one way of working with speaking the multiple of working and how they can connect so they can work with the language and they can feel these sounds being much more naturally pronounced. They can work their way around the sounds in the language. So I hope you like this little video. Press the like button, press the bell to get other videos like this, and of course share with another teacher. And of course if you do it with your students, let me know. See how they like it. Or if they have other suggestions to work on their fluency. That's it. I'm the Roving Reporter. Bye bye.